Hey everybody, welcome to The Warp. I'm Jack Rita. It's tech time, where I talk about a tech from Cosmic Encounter, talk about what it does and why I think it's a good tech. And the tech this time is nanite mining. So this is a tech from Cosmic Odyssey being the 7th expansion for Cosmic Encounter, which does many things. It has a campaign, it has several new variants like moons and lux and evolutions. But one of the other main things that Odyssey does is it expands all of the other variants that have been previously published. So it includes new tech cards to add to your collection of techs, with several new types of techs and some new rules with techs. So let's take a look at nanite mining and what it does. It is a 2-cost tech, so it only takes 2 ships to complete this tech, which means that by the second encounter, you could have nanite mining at your disposal. So it does 2 things. The first thing is up here is it says, when completed, draw another tech. Now this is a phenomenon that I created that I call Tech Refresh. It doesn't actually have an official name, but let's unofficially say that that's what it is. And Tech Refresh means that when you complete a tech, you get another tech, which is not how you used to be able to get new techs. It did involve giving up your second encounter on your turn as the offense. So the Tech Refresh idea gets more techs into the game more easily. So that's the first thing. But the actual nanite mining effect is it increases your hand size. So when you draw a new hand, you draw 1 additional card. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward, and it's a good effect to get early in the game because it's going to take you several encounters in most cases to be able to draw a new hand. But now you're going to get a hand of 9 cards rather than 8, which is certainly one better. So the reason I like this tech is because it is super cheap. It has a useful effect that although you're not going to see it right away, if you're lucky, you'll get 1, maybe 2, possibly more uses out of it. It just depends certainly on your alien power, other aliens in the game, other effects. I've certainly had games where I drew a new hand multiple times, so having nanite mining would have been especially useful for me. But the other good thing about this is the Tech Refresh. So even though you might not ever get anything out of nanite mining, you are going to very quickly get another tech to research so that you increase the possibility of getting another useful effect in the game. So that is nanite mining. This is a pretty straightforward one, but part of the goal of the new techs in Cosmic Odyssey was to find ways to get more and more interesting effects into the game more quickly. One of the criticisms of the original tech was just that it took too long to see any results from it because a lot of the more interesting effects on the techs had a higher research cost. So it took several encounters for you to get that into play, and then you had to look for opportunities to be able to use a tech once it was completed, which is not always easy to do. So that was one of the things I wanted to address with adding in new techs. The other new types of techs also can potentially get more powerful effects into the game more quickly. But this is basically an old style, original style. You're just researching 2 ships. It does have the Tech Refresh in there to keep it snappy, keep things moving along. So let me know what you think of nanite mining and Tech Refresh in general. Are you using techs more if you have picked up Odyssey than you did in the past? I've always liked techs, so it was a thrill for me to be able to add more in there, but especially to address some of the criticisms that existed before and to give players more options on there. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. That's it for this one. We'll see you again soon.